Hi guys, happy Saturday. I'm the Naked Naturopath. Welcome back. So today I have a different topic. I want to talk about skin health and more of the aesthetic part of the skin. Now, the skin is our largest organ, and basically it displays what's happening internally. A lot of ailments that would be inside show up on the skin. So as summer is approaching and the temperatures are rising, pigmentation becomes a big thing for many people, not just only because of the sun, the UVA, UVB, so that's the ultraviolet aging and the ultraviolet burning rays from the sun, also the heat, because heat actually creates inflammation, and it stresses our bodies out. So usually you would find areas of pigmentation sort of get darker on the skin, even say if you haven't been outside in direct sunlight. So that's something that I've had many people, come to me with issues of melasma, changes in hormones, and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So that's when the body or the skin is inflamed, and because of this inflammation there's hyperpigmentation, and also things like acne, etc., because acne is an inflammatory sort of mark on the skin, and after that follows pigmentation. So that's just a quick summary of maybe why you would experience areas of your skin that do get darker. So I want to talk about practical sort of tips, things you can do to help combat that. And I've had experience with something recently, and it's laser. Okay, so laser pigmentation removal, and it's really beneficial. The Q-switch laser for those of darker skin types. So if you Google the Fitzgerald skin chart, it shows skin shades from 1 to 5, 1 being the lightest or the palest, and 5 being the darkest and the richest. Okay, so the Q-switch is safe actually for those of skin types towards the top part, number 5 of that scale. Now what laser does, it targets the areas of pigmentation that say are different to the rest of that area, and it shatters them. So it sends high frequency of energy to the cells and shatters the melanin actually. And as it shatters, it actually goes through the body and is eliminated. So one key tip I would have for those, well, 2 key tips to get rid of hyperpigmentation. One would be if you aren't having, say, slow little to no results using over-the-counter topical agents, so creams, lotions, masks, and scrubs, go and see a dermatologist, reach out to a salon that does have Q-switch laser. Okay, and if you do a Q-switch laser, depending on your skin type, the technician would select the right frequency to make sure they target the specific melanin of your skin type, and it can shatter without causing damage to that area or burning to that area. And number 2, many people don't actually know this, but you need to drink a lot of water, because like I said, as the cells are being scattered, they would be recirculated into your body. So to flush it out, drink a lot of water. And that brings me on to number 2, how to get rid of hyperpigmentation. So as I said, anything we see on our face is just a reflection of what's happening inside. When I told some clients to increase their water intake. Magical results, and it's not just a myth. It's not, I know many, naturopaths or doctors, dietitians, nurses, anyone in the medical sort of healing sector would say water, 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 but honestly, it does well. So not only does it get rid of toxins in the body, it cleanses the blood, it helps the kidneys eliminate toxins and wastes, and it helps lubricate your colon to eliminate a lot of waste, solid waste. And depending on where you have the hyperpigmentation, it does show the organs that do require detoxification. Many clients, particularly those of, say, Afro-Caribbean heritage, of my skin tone or darker, we have hyperpigmentation around our mouths, right? And this area has to do with digestion, okay? And the colon, say, and down here is the bladder, okay? And we know many of our diets, culturally, different cuisines of our beautiful heritages and backgrounds, they are very rich and delicious, but quite taxing on our digestive system. So this would show on our skin with, say, they call it I think some YouTubers have called it the beard or something like that, the mask of melasma, mask of pregnancy maybe. But yeah, so that has to do with diet, and also it could be down to hormones or imbalance of hormones, creating balances within our body, and it would be shown, or inflammation within our body, and it would be shown outside in our skin. Yes, this is a quick sort of video, but I just wanted to highlight, if you are struggling with hyperpigmentation, even I have been there. I think my sort of experience with hyperpigmentation was around 10 years of trial and error, sort of using over-the-counter treatments, regardless of if it's cheap or expensive. Some of them didn't work because I needed to address internally what was happening there, and sort of cleanse internally, and it was reflected out on my skin. I did many enemas or colon hydrotherapy to just flush everything out, lots of water, and for some of the cells that were damaged on my face, that because of all the different creams and acids and scrubs I was using, laser worked perfectly. So I hope this helps, guys, and please, honestly, if you do want another video on clearing your skin, hyperpigmentation, particularly for dark skin, please comment, like and share this video so I know you enjoy it, and I would do another one, because I know, regardless of if it's vanity or purely aesthetic, the skin really does affect how we see ourselves and our mental well-being, our happiness. So yeah, so stay blessed, guys.